writer.
Eddie, maybe it's time to let the writing go.
But just in case you think nothing ever happened to me.
Eddie Mora!
Hey! Tell me about this book.
Well, how much have you written of it?
Not one word.
Well, I suppose I can help you with that. You know how they say that we can only access 20% of our brain? This lets you access all of it. They've had clinical trials and it's FDA approved.
All right, just out of curiosity, and that's all. I was blind, but now I see. A tablet a day, and I was limitless. I now had cultural appetites.
Since when do you speak Italian?
I finished my book in 4 days. I'd like to renegotiate my advance. Math became useful.
From 12,000 to 2.3 million in 10 days.
I'm baffled by this guy. So, Eddie Mora, you do know you're a freak. What's your secret?
Medication.
Your powers are a gift from God or whoever the hell wrote your life script. I'll open up a line of credit for you. You'll be wanting a few toys.
How many of us ever know what it is to become the perfect version of ourselves? What's the asking price?
12.5.
I'll take it.
Everything I have, I want to share with you.
What you doing, hon? You think somebody's watching?
My brain is skipping time. I have no memory of the last 4 days.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it.
Your powers are not earned. You're careless with those powers. Have you asked yourself what you're going to do when you run out? You'll die.
No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours.
There's no scenario in which you'd lead this life where you don't work for me.
No scenario. I see every scenario. I see 50 scenarios. That's what it does, Carl. It puts me 50 moves ahead of you. Worth the risk? What would you do?
Now, I was very skeptical when I first heard the basis of this movie, thinking it was just going to be a rag to riches kind of movie like Scarface. But I was pleasantly surprised and somewhat correct. I was sure he would become a drug dealer, but oddly no. The idea of this drug that he takes interests me very, very deeply. This drug doesn't alter anything or make anything funny, but it opens your mind to full capacity and gets rid of any procrastinate behavior. Think about that around finals time. Bradley Cooper did a fantastic job as Eddie Mora. However, he would not have been my first choice. I'm used to seeing Bradley Cooper waking up in a haze with no memory, or as the crappy sporty guy boyfriend in Wedding Crashers. But I was happy with his performance. He didn't push the limits too far on the drug scene, and he really played a loser when he was sober. Now, the only real big problem I had with this movie was the ending. It didn't end how you think a movie would end. And all I can say about that is watch it. I can't explain it, watch it. This drug changes the dynamic of the movie, and it also changes Eddie. This drug is too good. You need to see this movie, or you can be like me and head over to your closest Walmart and buy it. Let me say it again. This movie is too good. All right. Now stay tuned to WMCM. Joey Curtin will be back with this weekend's weather.
Fact: University of Wisconsin-La Crosse is ranked the #2 college in the Midwest.
UW-La Crosse is ranked number 34 for out-of-state students among public universities nationwide.
UW-La Crosse is ranked as one of the most military-friendly schools in the nation.
UW-La Crosse is number 24 among medium colleges and universities for Peace Corps volunteers.
welcome back to WMCM's Week in Review. I'm your Chief Meteorologist, Joey Curtin. It's that time of the year, December, with December brings snow and some cold weather. So let's see what we have for Thursday and this weekend. Today it was partly cloudy with a high of 37 and a low of 20, so bundle up tonight if you're going outside. Friday's going to be a little bit warmer, high of 37 and a low of 29, so not too bad. Saturday, we're going to kind of see a little sleet, some rain, some snow, kind of like you saw today, but it's going to be a high of 38 and a low of 27, so hopefully not too much snow if you're not into that type of thing. So stay warm and watch those Badgers beat those Spartans. And moving on to Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy. We're going to have a high of 28, but a low all the way down to 17. So once again, bundle up, stay warm, and watch those Packers win yet again. This has been your weekly weather with Chief Meteorologist Joey Curtin. Let's go over to Zach with this week's interview.
Hey, thanks a lot, Joey. This is the interview portion of WMCM show, and I am here with a foreign exchange student from Thailand, Butte. How you doing, Butte?
Yeah, good.
I'm going to ask you a couple questions here. First of all, how was the transition, like moving from a country like Thailand to the United States?
It's really tough question because, like it's mixed emotion. Like I have to transit like around 14 hours. So at first I'm so excited to come here, but after that I regret and missing home and so dizzy because I just sleep and awake and sleep and awake. So it's really mixed emotion for me.
Oh yeah. Man, I don't blame you. I mean, it's tough for me just going to class in the morning. So 14 hours, that must be crazy. How did you hear about UW Lacrosse, and how are you liking it so far compared to your home country of Thailand?
I hear UWL Lacrosse by they go to some officer go to Thailand and do at an exhibition. So I met him there, and he's so nice. So I'm really impressed and keep contact with him.
Okay, yeah. I mean, UWL is actually a pretty good school to go to, so a good choice with that. With coming to the United States and UW Lacrosse, was there any, would you say, culture shock or anything you didn't expect to happen in the United States?
Actually, I don't really have culture shock because this time is my third time to come here.
Okay.
But something that I'm wondering, I'm not sure it's culture shock or not, because like in the toilet, you always have space.
Okay.
I don't know why you have that. Every time I go into toilet, I feel that I'm naked, because everybody can see through when I do something in a toilet. So it's totally different in my country.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure that's.
I totally agree with you. I mean, if I could change the toilets here, I would. But
yeah.
Okay, well, what is your favorite part of UWL in the college so far?
My favorite part should be like friends and a lot of activity here. It's so fun that I can enjoy a lot of things here. Yeah.
Okay, and with that, you are in a student organization, I know. Speaking of activities, can you elaborate on what student organization you are in?
Yeah, I'm a member of International Student Organization. Yeah. So, yeah, actually I just running for the vice president of PR. So right now I'm just working for like PR for International Student Organization. They do a lot like connect and get involved between students around, international students around campus.
Awesome. Well, okay, I got one more question left. And this might be a tough question. I don't mean to go Barbara Walters on you, but what do you like better, Thailand or the United States?
Actually, can I tell the truth?
Oh yeah, definitely. You're on TV. Tell everyone.
Yeah, actually, Thailand is my hometown, so I should like Thailand more. But I also really like here a lot. Even I stay here only like 4 months, but people really nice, and the city really quite not so big, not so busy like my hometown. So yeah, it should be that answer.
Yeah, I mean, if you had any, I guess, advice for if someone like me were to go to Thailand, what would be your advice to me to go to survive in Thailand?
To survive in Thailand?
Yeah.
At first, you don't have to think. You just go to Thailand
Okay.
with backpack. Because in Thailand, the cost of living cheaper than here a lot. So you have, like, I'm not sure, like, only $100. You can, like, survive very long, 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a pleasure interviewing you. Now we're going to go over to Scott at the sports desk, and he's going to tell you about this week's sports. Scott?
Meet Pistachio, a domestic medium-haired kitten. Male, fun-loving, and outgoing. He loves to play and needs a loving home. Here we have England, a domestic short-hair, buff tiger in white, male, very fun and playful, very energetic, loves to be around people and receive lots of love and attention, has a wonderful personality, and he needs a home to always love and care for him. And here we have Debbie, a shepherd mix. She's 7 to 8 months old, full of life, playful and spunky, ready to have fun, and already knows how to sit, but she would love to learn new tricks. Finally, we have Bentley. He is a Shih Tzu Terrier mix, 4.5 months old, a super fluff ball, and as you can see, very energetic.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. Now then, let's take a look at some UWL sports. This past weekend, the UWL women's basketball team won the Holiday Inn Express Thanksgiving tournament by squeaking out an overtime victory over the Wartburg College. The game may not have been one of the best shooting nights for the UWL ladies, who shot only 1 of 13 from deep range. Instead, fundamentals would be the decisive factor, as the Lady Eagles shot 76% from the free throw line and went 10 for 12 in the extra minutes of overtime. Wartburg College, on the other hand, shot slightly better from the field to keep themselves in the game, but would falter from the charity stripe by shooting only 50% from the line, allowing the Eagles to gain their 5th straight win and improve their record to 5-1 on the season. Cassie Robinson would carry the load for the Eagles and put together an all-around astonishing performance, putting up 15 points, grabbing 8 boards, and recording 9 blocks, leading UWL to a 56-54 victory over Wartburg College. The Lady Eagles will be at it again Saturday at 3 p.m. as they host UW Eau Claire in the WIAC opener. The UWL men's basketball team has been at it as well. They played earlier this week on Tuesday and traveled to the Twin Cities, where they competed against the Northwestern College Eagles. Northwestern kept the game close at first, but that didn't last for long, as UWL proved to be the more dominant group of Eagles by going on an 11-0 run led by freshman forward Derek Brock, who came off the bench and put up 9 points in a 2-minute span. The UWL Eagles didn't stop there, as they extended their lead to 16 by the half with an array of sharp shooting from three-point land. The Eagles would maintain their lead over Northwestern in the second half with more success from downtown. In the end, it would be the maroon and gray Eagles who would claim victory by a score of 67-54. This would be the 3rd straight win for the men's basketball team, who is currently 3-1 to begin the young season. You can see them in action at Mitchell Hall Saturday after the women's game at 5 o'clock against conference rival UW Eau Claire. And last week, UWL's very own Don Iverson. Oh, we're gonna wrap that up. We're out of time for sports today. It was good. It's a good week for sports.
It was.
For sure.
In general, yeah, pretty good.
Wow, I'm excited also for, that Packers game, for weather and everything.
Well, that's coming up this weekend. Meanwhile, thank you for watching WMCM's Week in Review. Make sure to join us here next week for the last broadcast of the year 2011, Thursday at 4:30 right here on Campus Channel 6, Charter Channel 96, and Digital Cable Channel 989. See you then, folks.